Do you ever just sit in a track hoe bucket and, you know, think about things? No? Maybe it's just me. Guess I'm the only one who does that. Hola, senors and senoritas. Scott Benson, Skid Steer Premier, YouTube channel Georgia Nuts. Subscribe, ring the bell, give them heck. Alright, I'm gonna get a little Action Jackson on this one here. Got a pond, it's got 2 pipes in it already. I think they're 18s. I need to put a tape measure on them. But the water is coming off 100 acres and it's still rushing through, and it's hitting the spillway and slowly washing out the dam. So I'm gonna take and install this beauty. That be an 18. If I can get you, I can't get a picture of it. Maybe if I turn the camera around from this beautiful face, you can see the pipe. I'll quit acting stupid. But anyway, I'm actually going to install this pipe today. Maybe tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to take and set you up. I got another 6-inch pipe in here. I'm actually going to cut this pipe up and put it on my trailer and shove shovels and stuff in it. You know, levels and things like that. That's just cramming up my toolbox. So the bad part is about this deal is I'm going to install this pipe with a daggum skid steer with a little, like a little excavation attachment on it. Because the track hoe is like it's only a mile away. But I'm not going to fool with it. So I'm going to take a little skid steer and notch it out on each side, notch it out. And then I'm going to take the little skid steer attachment. I don't think I've ever used it on video. But I'm going to take the skid steer attachment and, you know, taking, you know, grooming on up and put the pipe in with that little machine. So, and then I'll take you with me to go get 1 or 2 loads of dirt. I'm definitely going to probably need more than one. But I need to raise the dam up just a hair and still make sure that the spillway is in action. But it has washed out some of that. Some of the dam is a little lower. So we're going to build it up a little bit too. So I'll catch you when I get ready to unload this pipe. It's me again, and I'm not unloading pipe right yet. What I wanted to do is show you my new merchandise. Everybody needs a koozie. On one side, this is Scott Benson, owner-operator, telephone number. On this side, tells you I haul stuff, what I do, what I do partly, what I might do, what I think about doing sometimes. This is gonna be collector's items one day. But anyway, back to the show. Guess what? You ain't gonna see me eating a ham sandwich today. Fat boy's eating slim chicken. Let me tell you something. It's a good little place to eat, man. If you got one around your area, give it a try. Kind of got sidetracked, and in between putting in the pipe, I did this real quick because I was running up to get some material. So I ended up grabbing some surge and putting it in this ditch. So this is like a in between random spigot or something, whatever they call it. Dang, bugs are bad here in middle Georgia, man. You see them? Bug sandwiches. But anyway, right down through here, you see water comes down to that pond. And I'm gonna try to just cruise right down through here and show you. This ditch was washed out big time. What I end up doing is just bucketing in, you know, some surge, just kind of some slow down spots. And then right here, I'm gonna haul in a couple of loads of dirt and build it up more this way, because it's washing down through here and it's tilted sideways, so everything is coming down this hill. Everything comes down this hill, not only from the ditch, but right here, just keeps washing that out. And then it goes to, this was deep, I had to fill that in, but anyway, then it comes on down and enters that pipe and crosses under the path here, hits that ditch, goes down this ditch, and obviously down to the pond. This thing is so silted out all the time, constantly getting material out of here, putting it over here, then end up transporting it away from the site, you know, because it just keeps building up where it ends up just going over the riprap instead of slowing it down. There's Elvis right there. That's his name. Quack, quack, quack. So Elvis, he's all by himself because hawks and owls and everything else ate 5 of his friends. So I'm gonna take you over here. I still ain't unloaded the pipe like I said I was gonna be doing, but you'll see these 2 pipes right here. I'm gonna get to the 2 pipes right over there in just a second. But right here is where I'm gonna bring in dirt too, because you can't really tell it, but this dam is kind of starting to dip just a hair. And there's no problems, but you can see water running right here. So I'm gonna build all this up, a few loads of dirt tomorrow. You know, again, I'm getting ahead of myself, but we're gonna have to unload the pipe, bring the pipe down here, and I'm gonna put the pipe pretty much right where it's cutting. This is the spillway right here, but I'm gonna put this pipe in to try to help. Obviously it's slowly going to wash the dam out, you know. It's been tough so far, it ain't had no problems, but right up here is the 2 existing pipes. So there's going to be a 3rd one over here where Elvis is making his way. He likes to follow you around. So those 2 pipes will spin you around and take you around to the exit of those 2 pipes. This is where it overflows out of the pond, and then it comes out right here and it sheds out down that ditch way. But like I said again, I'm gonna get us another one right there. Elvis, you gonna help? Quack, quack. Oh, Elvis, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone and the hawk gobbles you up too. But anyways, we're gonna take and get that pipe off the truck. We'll get that pipe off the truck tomorrow and dig us a hole, add in some dirt, see what old Mother Nature wants to do after a big monsoon rain. Let you see a shot of it when it pours down rain, and how you will not believe how this thing looks now. Take a good visual of that. Look at the bank line. That's normal. But when it comes down that ditch right there, there's at least over 100 acres, if not 200 acres, of rainwater that comes down that bad boy. But it literally overfloods over this dam area right here. I wished I'd have got a picture. I think I got a picture I'll add in the top. I'll add it in the top of the screen of it. I actually do have a picture of it overflooding on the dam. So I'll add that in so so you can see a before and after. I mean, you know, what it does. I don't know if that pipe, you know, is going to be enough, but Jesus Christ, man, I couldn't go with I couldn't dig a 24. A 36 was hilarious, but 24 was just still too big without an excavator. But I'll throw this 18 in. There'll be 3 18s right there and see how it goes, but we shall see. To be continued. All right, party people in the house. Time to get that pipe out. And we get the pipe out, probably drag it down to the pond. And then I got 2 pipes. One pipe, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think I'm gonna use it for putting shovels in on my trailer or something. But there's 2 pipes in the truck, one for the pond, one for that. But we're about to get those out. I think I might drag them down to the pond, and then I'm gonna come back and go get a couple loads of dirt, or I might just go ahead and start on the pond. Hey, look at that pretty clean truck. Woo, doggy. Man, that bad boy pretty. Cleaned her up again, just to get my feelings hurt at the old rock quarry, and when I load up with dirt a little bit. I try to go super slow loading my dirt so I don't get it all over the top of my bed and stuff. The loader people don't give a crap. Hey, get the pipe off. Underlay, aliva, viva.
graving you out the dirt. I'll try to change just to make it work, but you're deranged and you made it worse. Oh. You can find me in and out of place. I might take a trip to Hawaii. The shawty want my back, so I might have to go declining. She think that she bad as a Jenna, but she ain't Kylie. So quit inquiring. I said, how you call me on my name when I gave you everything that you owe? I even gave diamond rings, but it didn't mean a thing. You wanted more. I've been through this before. I can never trust a hoe, no. And I ain't never gonna settle for the less. I only care about the dough, so I gotta stack it higher. See my vision getting blurry, gotta use a lighter. Now my team is looking up, I made my circle tighter. Money counter tired, and this stack is fire. Life is great, but back when I was broke, they all said I wouldn't be shit, cause they didn't see it now. I got my own boat, and they all fucking seasick. I cannot believe it now. Find me in Hawaii, with a bad little shawty talking dime piece. Eating 5-star dinners right beside me. Why you wanna fly back? Could you try me? You can find me in and out of place. I might take a trip to Hawaii. The shawty want my back, so I might have to go.
All right, now we got some dirt to play with. So let's get it down there and cover this pipe. All right, I might set you up once I get down here and start packing in this pipe, working on the dam. But right now, the last thing you want to see me do is have to shuttle this dirt in one scoop at a time. And if I put you up, it's going to take a lot of time for me to get back and forth with it. So that's one scoop down, bunch of scoops to go. Update you real quick, slow process, man. One scoop at a time, tracking it in one scoop at a time. And I'm just catching this side right here. I ain't even got over to the other side to level up all them spots yet. Catch you later. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get a quick video. I really didn't want to bore you with me hauling dirt back and forth. I would have liked to have videoed it and sped it up, but it's such a long ways there and back, it just couldn't make sense. But let me show you what I got going on, and maybe when I groom it up tomorrow I can get something. We're gonna take a ride down through here so I can show you. Right there's the dirt, and just as you can see, taking and going, you go back and forth all the way down this hill would be, you know, really a lot of video of blank space. And you know, then I could have always trimmed out every single load to where you wouldn't have to, you know, see the blank spot, but it's just too much work. I cleaned this up right here just a little bit just to get down here, but this is the haul. This is the skid steer run. I'm having to go back and forth, turning around right there. And then of course you can see where I've kind of built this up, tracked it in, and then right down here, you can see where this is the new pipe right here. I got them all leveled up now, but I still ain't got it all filled in like on that side of the pipe, you know, so I still got some work to do right there. But anyway, I'm gonna turn around and I'd like to add a little bit right along in here, I think, just because those are the two existing pipes, of course. spin around. Going back the other way. And you know, my issue is if these three pipes don't take the overload of water, then, you know, I've definitely got to still have a small spillway right here. I can't level that up. I mean, I got to have a place if it just overfloods, that water can spill away. So, which actually that pipe took the place of the original spillway that was cutting the dam. So, there's Elvis. Oh, Elvis, he's impatient. What he's wanting me to do is feed the catfish so he can, you know, eat the catfish food. I'm gonna resume this tomorrow, and because I'm actually wanting to, that entire trail we came down where I'm running the skid steer, that entire trail down through there, I got to build that up and stuff at the surge. I'll show you that real quick too, and then I'm gonna call it a wrap until tomorrow. So anyway, you keep going down through here, and I'm gonna add a little bit right there. The rest of this is good. Not gonna do anything down through here, but I'm gonna finish this little drive-through back right, and I'm gonna add dirt right here. I'm gonna add dirt all through here. Try to get it big time crown where, you know, the water can run off each side. And where I added all this surge the other day on previous clips, right down through here, I've definitely got to build all this up. And hopefully I can keep the water over here, you know, and of course the water will stay over there, but right there, right here's a little cut through section. So it really needs another pipe right there. But anyway, I'm gonna try to build it up down through here tomorrow. And all I can do is just let it rain, you know, and overflood the pond and see what happens. So I will take and give you an update tomorrow. All right, day 2 on the pond culvert pipe, dirt, and hopefully some topsoil, seed, and straw. And I'm not getting going too good this morning. Drinking my coffee. And it's 10 o'clock. So, I'm tired. But, you best believe, Georgia Nuts will be up, rock and rolling. I gave you an update yesterday afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and start shoveling dirt in here shortly. And when I get some more shoveled in, I'll update you. 10-4 over now. All right, let's give you a little update on how things are looking. I'm about to go get this little attachment called a front hoe for the skid steer. I really don't like this thing too much. But I'm gonna have to use it to kind of clean out the mouths around these pipes a little bit. And you know, ain't really a whole lot of trash, but over there they're kind of where they're coming, you know, all that stuff's coming into the pond. It's kind of doing that. This one right here is really the one I needed the most because the whole thing is all messed up right there. So I need to clean that out, clean it all out around there, and maybe throw a little bit of riprap or surge down in there like that one. I'm going to set you up for the track hoe thing, even though I really can't stand that thing, and I hate to run. It ain't worth the piss at it neither. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna regroom all this up and try to cover it up with something. Hey, if I showed you this little booger before, I apologize, but It's not like, you know, hey, you can't go dig something crazy with it, you'll break it. But you know, for little pickles, when you get in a pickle and you need to do something small and you don't want to buy a track hoe like me, you know, cheap wad, I rent or use all my big equipment. I don't spend no money on that big stuff. But pretty handy booger. I'm gonna hook the hoses up, take you down there, and we're gonna clean out around the pipes.
Constantly changing, rearranging for better. Stay away, devil. Never go let 'em take my soul, let me go. One step away, better, yeah. Paranoia on my mind, it's creeping through the night. I'm just trying to find a ride down from below. Listen, driving through the starry lights. With you, I'm alive. Not another one aside. Please do not go again. Paranoia on my mind, it's creeping through the night. I'm just trying to find a ride down from below. Listen, I just wanted time, but you wanted space. Yeah, you went the other way. I want 20 changes like I'm Flavor Flav. If it isn't about guap, then get about my face. Wow, century ass gonna reach the sky now. I got all these demons creeping in my mind now. Gotta let go and chase it, I believe it. But I know I got a reason, yeah, whoa. But I know I got a reason. You just gotta go believe it, gotta go and achieve it. If I say it, then I mean it. Paranoia on my mind now, but it's still creeping. Driving through the starry lights. With you, I'm alive. Not another one aside, please do.
All right, let me show you around a little bit. Ended up getting a load of crush and run. I used 4 loads of dirt, and I'd say probably pretty close to a load of surge. This is just a side-by-side trail to the pond, but I kind of put it to it. So, of course, you seen the pond dam and all that's wrapped up. See how the rain does with it. All this right here has been regroomed, and then now we're going back up the hill. All this has been crush and run. Well, dirt, crush and run. And let me tell you, I put it to it too. I put a hill on it. The only place I'm kind of worried is where the water's going to go right here. Once it comes down, you know, it's kind of, hopefully will go down through there. You know, I'm scared of it sitting right here, but you know, everything needs a pipe plus a pipe plus a pipe. So, put some surge on both sides to slow down the water run. It's a nice hump, man, on this crush and run. I don't even know if camera will do it justice, but you can just see the difference. I mean, if you can't cut ditches when the ground's too low. So I had to build it up and make some ditches on each side. So we got ditches now. This top right here shedded off. It's actually, it's a hump. Up here you'd be able to probably see it on camera distinctively. But you know, the pipe that cuts across, I had to have one somewhere. So use that pipe, cut across, and go down through that ditch, and then anything along those crushing runs gonna hit that. There's surge blockades. Whole pile of surge down through there because it was so deep. It was up to my waist. I'm short and fat, but at the end of the day, it was probably, shoot, that ditch was cut down 4 foot for sure. And then, of course, you can see the big crown hump on top of that, about like my belly. After I ate a good steak dinner and some garlic bread, which I'm gonna do tonight. And you know, I think you can see right down through there, that big old hump. Right here's, you know, gonna be a tough spot. Let me back on up. Water's gonna flow down through here, hit the hump, either hit the ditches, but it's probably gonna go that way, hence all the surge down through to try to slow it down. I'm worried it's gonna wash right there, but you know, it is what it is right now. I mean, when you do this much stuff to keep from spending, you can spend money, but to keep from doing it, I need to see what a rain brings. Come down here in a raincoat and look and see what happened. This right here definitely cuts through, which leads to that ditch of surge right down through there. So, you know, I do got a little pipe. I may end up putting that in at some point in time. You know, that piece, that smaller piece I dumped off the dump truck earlier in the video at the beginning, I may put that in. But anyway, here's kind of where it all begins when it comes to water, up the very top. And I may put the pipe in. I got plenty of crushes running, 5s and 57s you can see up there in that top pile. Surge. But it kind of starts right along in here. You can see where the water runs. Then that'll stop it. Woo, man, I need a steak. I'm so fat. So anyway, but this is a wrap for me. Scott Benson, Skid Steer Premier, YouTube channel Georgia Nuts.